What's going on, YouTube? Man, we got a crazy one for you here. Kendra G. Kendra G. Man, this topic is wild. This one is wild. So we got a young lady, right? I think she's 25 years old. I didn't really watch the whole thing verbatim, but what's wild about it is she's an escort. Now, it's so crazy how they are able to call these escorts and these different, you know, words that we used to call 304s back in the days. They give it fancy names now, right? Like a luxury companion, whatever that means, right? Wow. But here we go with a topic that y'all are going to find very interesting. Let's get on to the video.
Okay. Oh, this is looking ugly. Okay, we got to go into my room. My forehead looking big. Okay, well, let's go. It'll look better in there. Okay, it will still look a little big, but whatever.
What's your name, baby?
So my outside name, my street name is Holiday, but my real name is Kayla.
Say it again. Your name is Kayla?
Yes.
Kayla, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Really? 25. Okay, where you calling me from?
Cali.
Cali.
Capital.
What part?
Yeah, I live in the capital. So if you know, you know.
Okay, the capital of California. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. Do you have any kids?
No, I have 2 cats.
Okay.
Yo,
What do you do for a
wow,
living?
wow.
I am
Do you have any kids? No, I have 2 cats. Okay, let's make that make sense.
a luxury companion.
A what, honey?
A luxury companion.
What's a luxury companion?
Basically, it's kind of like a sugar baby.
So men pay you to spend time with them?
Yes, I get paid to go on vacations, go to work events, go to dinner, hang out and stuff.
And what type of men pay you to do these things?
All types of races, all types of ages.
Hit the like button when you come in the door.
Yeah.
Hit the like button.
Do you have sex with them?
Huh?
Do you have sex with them too?
Some of them.
Okay, so just curious, what are you looking for tonight on my show?
Well, like, I would like to find my perfect match. Like, I haven't dated since I've been doing this type of work. I've been doing this type of work for about like a year, and I haven't dated since because I feel like if it's a good guy, that's not fair to him. But like, usually out here in Cali, like, I only encounter like, am I allowed to say cuss words?
Yeah, sure.
I mostly like be encountering hood niggas, so I feel like it's not really worth me to not do the type of work and I don't tell them that I do. But so it's like, why bother getting a job if I'm just gonna encounter guys that aren't worth me getting a real job? But also too, I need to let it be known I can easily get a real job. I've had 26 jobs and I've only gotten 2.
That's
You're
wild.
25 and you had 26 jobs?
How does that even work? 25, 26 jobs? You sound very, very irresponsible, young lady. Let's keep going.
Yes, I have.
What kind of jobs have you had?
Some have been real jobs like marketing, administrative assistant, stuff like that. Some have been little BS jobs like, just assistant manager at retail or working at a hotel or whatever. So I've had a lot. I get jobs really easily, but I've been on my own since I was 18 and I was just kind of always struggling. So I didn't want to.
So working at retail, working at, you know, working as a manager assistant or whatever she said, those are BS jobs. You could tell where this young generation is going. where they value their bodies and what they give, and they call being a prostitute a real job as opposed to being an actual person getting a W-2. Make this make sense. Yo, y'all screwed, man. Y'all screwed.
Want to struggle no more. But I'm still like very educated. I have a college degree. I have a degree in marketing. I'm very well educated. It's just like I don't like to struggle. So yeah.
So let's take it from here. So Kayla's 25. She's in California, no kids. Her job is a luxury companion. BK is sugar baby. So you're looking for a man you could be in a relationship with?
Yes. So I grew up very, very traditionally. So I know for a fact I would be the perfect wife. Like I cook, I clean, I know how to treat a man well. Um, so my goal, like my dream, I would like to find a man and we date and then we get married and then we have children. And I want to get my real estate license and then be a real estate agent slash housewife.
So in this process, are you still going to be a sugar baby to other men?
Absolutely not. No
Okay.
way. The
So you're
reason
willing to
because I want a good guy. I want a good man. And that's not going to be fair.
The question that a lot of these women have well, I should say the question that I have for a lot of these women are, do they not put into consideration what the man might want? That the man might not want a woman who spread her legs for multiple men, calling it a luxury companion, aka you an escort, aka 304. Have you no consideration for what the man that you say want? Once you saying you want a good man, what good man wants a woman with that kind of past? Y'all, help me understand.
Fair to a good man. But also, too, I have to let this be known as well because they're going to assume like, oh, she's, companion sugar baby. She's been ran through. Actually, 25. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 20 years old.
Well, how many men have you slept with since you turned 20?
I don't know. I haven't counted, but it hasn't been that many.
Damn.
Okay, let
I
me get
can't
to
do
know
it.
something.
I love you so much.
Kayla, wait, hold on. Let's take it from the top. So you mentioned a good guy a couple times. What kind of man are you looking for?
So, number one, I want him to be God-fearing. Believe it or not, yes, I'm sinning. The only sins I commit is drinking alcohol and having premarital sex, but I'm all about God. So please also be about God. Just try.
So, all right, let's get this right. You're all about God. If you're all about God, then you should know the Bible, young lady. And knowing that the Bible highly speaks up against women that are promiscuous, speaks up against women that are out there being ladies of the night. Yet you want a God-fearing man to be all about God because what? You understand a few Bible scriptures? Y'all, these chicks is wow.
Just try. You don't got to be rich, but you got to have your own everything because I have my own everything. And I would prefer if he didn't have children. But if he's older, then I understand like, okay, you have children. But like, I prefer if he didn't. Yeah. I'm not that picky. My favorite type of men are Spanish speakers, but I don't know if there's any Spanish speakers that watch your show because I ain't never seen them on here before.
What? Spanish speakers?
Now, Kayla.
What?
Sat your ass up here and told us you a luxury companion. Men pay you to be their woman, and at times you give them intimacy. Now we ain't trying to sit here and not be judgmental.
You give them some ass.
But the
Be
first quality
judgmental.
you want in your guy is God-fearing.
But I'm also But don't you think that like those men are also having premarital sex?
Listen, it's for each their own, and I try my hardest not to be judgmental, but it doesn't align. Like, to me, a God-fearing woman is looking for what they might consider a virtuous woman. And I don't think a God-fearing man that's looking for his virtuous wife would consider a woman who's a sugar baby who goes out with other men to be their woman for the weekend, the month, or whatever.
Let me tell you, when I found my wife, one of the most important things to me was that she wasn't out in them streets giving it up to everybody. That was super important. So to know this, it's wild. It's wild. It is wild. Yo, Jess Justifies in the building. What's good? Yo, Jess, what's going on here? Help me understand how this young lady wants a God-fearing man. Yet she been in them street, like literally, like today is an escort. Make that make sense? Like, yo,
I don't think that's the law of attraction alignment.
You know what, Kendra? I think you're absolutely right. And that's probably why, despite the fact that I'm well spoken and educated, I haven't found my perfect match because God's not going to bless me with that because why would He? Because I'm not living that type of life.
Well, I mean, we blame everything on God at times, but I think it's not. It's just what you would attract. Like, the energy you're giving out is not that type of energy. You're giving out, like you said, you're a sugar baby currently. You know, there's a lot of titles for that, but we'll run with sugar baby. So I feel like men who are seeking like wives, they want their wives to be sacred. I'm not saying that you can't. I mean, there's a lot of, shouts Kim Kardashian. She was on a whole sex tape and got married 3 times, child. So it can happen. I'm not God. I can't put it in a box. But I will say, it's just, to say God fearing is the first major quality after you told us what you do, it just seemed kind of.
Yo, check it. This is crazy. Just Justified. If anyone is watching right now, please go check out her channel. Mind Your Mind with Just Justified. Tap in. And my guy, I'm so chill. We got a super chat in the building. What's good, my guy? What is good? What is good? Shout out to my guy GMT. Listen, baby girl is struggling and living at home with someone because her bed isn't against the wall like a child. Grown folks' beds sit in the center of the bedroom, which is a fact. That's a fact. My bed is center square, right in my room. This girl, she living with her parents still. Cause Jesus, but she a sugar baby though. She should be getting that bread. Them dudes should be lining them pockets. They lining up her ass. Why they not lining her pockets? Crazy. Let's keep going.
I'm crazy.
Maybe also too, as far as that's actually kind of new. Like, I've only been focused on my faith for the last few months because I realized like a few months ago that I don't want to live this life anymore because I'm getting older. So it's also new for me. So it is like a contradiction. So it's like, girl, you're saying that this is what you want, but you got to start living that life. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to struggle. But I do understand.
But you said you could get other jobs if you wanted other jobs.
I just feel like it's never enough.
Because I'm quite sure you're getting paid well doing what you do.
Yeah, right. And like, Kendra, I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this on a real talk. Why couldn't you settle down with one of your professional companion, the men that are paying you? Why can't you close the deal with that person who obviously got the money that could pay you to be there one time? Or I don't know how your schedule works. I don't know.
Kendra's being sarcastic with this question. I had to stop her right there. It's not realistic. Those guys that's paying her to clap them cheeks, they are not looking at her as, oh, damn, that pause on her is crazy. She look wild. My poor shorty. They're literally with her for one reason. They got a little shorty on their arm. It looks good. They got a little bit of bread. I'm sure they're not paying her more than $100. She is, look at the bed. Look at what's on her bed. There's no pictures on the wall. She got popcorn ceiling. There's no way that people are giving her more money than $100 per visit. Yet she's acting like what she's making is better than what a job could pay her. That's crazy. All right, we just gonna keep going.
Oh, if you got men in rotation. But why haven't you closed the deal with one of those men?
They be having issues. They be having a lot of issues. And who's to say, if they understand that all you have to do is like go on a website, the sugar baby website, and find a girl. What if he gets tired of me and then he goes on there and finds another one? You feel me? Like, that's not the type of man I want.
What are your deal breakers? We got some paid questions for you, but let me continue with mine first. What are your deal breakers?
Paid questions.
Okay. It's okay. Selling violent crimes.
Wait, your phone was going in and out. Your phone was going in and out.
Oh, sorry. It's okay if you have like a criminal past, but nothing as far as like rape or murder. I can't do that.
Jesus Christ. Yo, you see, and this is what we talk about. How women love these pookies. I understand she's 25. She's 25, so she's still in that young mind state. But why is it no one telling her that dealing with dudes with criminal past is not a good thing? The only two things that a man could have done that's gonna make you not deal with them is grape and red rum. Those are the only two things. Do you know how many other crimes there are? What about theft, burglary, assault? None of those things matter. All that matters is that you ain't S.A. a woman or you didn't red rum someone else. That's all that matters. Yo, these chicks be trapping, man. I keep saying it, but damn.
I need you to respect women. Like, if you have a mom but you don't get along with her, I can't do that because that means you have mommy issues.
You got mommy
dealt
issues.
with that in the past. I don't like that one. You have to believe in God.
All right, let's get to some of your paid questions.
Yeah.
You said something about mommy issues. Let's do this one. Zoe T said, giving lunatic vibes. Her father was missing growing up. Why do y'all come up here embarrassing yourselves, annoying Kendra? She high on something. Now you mentioned men have mommy issues.
Hit the like button when you come in the door. Hit the like button.
That's not true. I actually was mostly raised by my father. And he's my best friend.
What does your dad think about your career choice?
He doesn't know. I'm sure he has an idea.
Your daddy doesn't know that you a sugar baby?
He just knows.
He's gonna find out now.
Your daddy about to know his co-worker gonna show him this video.
I doubt it.
Girl, he knows. Do you not understand the magnitude of my show? Your daddy will find out after you. He's gonna find out now. So you told the whole world that you.
I believe Kendra is up to like 200 and something thousand subscribers, and his baby girl is on the show. You gonna sit here and tell me that he won't know or he won't find out? What's going on here? She wants a God-fearing hoodlum. That's exactly what she wants. She wants a God-fearing Tupac. This is crazy. Probably want Tupac in a suit. Oh my goodness, man. Yo, please. And you're right. He's never supposed to cheat on her. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't understand how these young ladies get down. I don't even know where the thought process comes in. Yeah, man, she's done.
Some sort of idea that I was doing something. He know I don't work no regular job.
Well, Father's Day is going to be interesting for you this year.
Word.
I know. Damn.
I got a question. I guess it's a gift that people feel so comfortable telling me and the world, because I'm not sitting here by myself. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to see this video. I'm just trying to figure out.
I didn't think my family would be watching the show. They're
Girl,
old.
when you
On
are
the
a
internet.
highlight video, your whole family gonna see this.
Oh,
Am I gonna be a highlight video though?
Absolutely. That's why the slogan is no videos come down.
you think she advertising, Jess? You think
Oh,
she advertising? I mean, listen.
I
Kind of
don't know.
makes sense if she is.
You see a lot of people, and not everybody gets to be a highlight.
But the thing though, Jess, is she's not in the best light right now. She look crazy. She sounds crazy. So she advertising, but like, what could she get out of this? Yo, listen, if I was looking to buy something, it ain't gonna be that. That's wild.
I don't understand why y'all be coming telling me secrets like I'm the secret keeper. I'm not the secret show. This is not the show to keep tell a secret to, because the whole world know now.
My lifestyle is not a secret. The only people I keep it a secret from are my mom and dad, and that's just to protect it. Actually, not even my mom anymore. I told her about a month ago. So really, it's only
That's
my
a
dad
fact.
that it's a secret from,
That's a fact.
and that's just to protect him.
Well, you ain't protecting more than her because he know now. Someone said this. Chai Chu says she's lying about everything.
Why would I be lying about everything? I don't understand.
Okay, she says she's not lying.
Yo, Jess, they doing it. They saying the same thing. She trolling. Hold on. I'm gonna put the comments up because I want to see what Kendra's chat is saying on this. Because this is crazy. I'm gonna put Kendra chat up there.
The Hende said, I'm a little older, so I have a different perspective. This woman's just going through her whole phase in life, just like Lori Harvey.
Showing.
We all had one.
Now that is one paid comment that might be legit because I mentioned I didn't lose my virginity until I turned 20, and you know, I kept it in the box for a long time, and then once I let it out like crazy. So that might be legit.
The Hende 07, I don't agree that Lori Harvey's a hoe though. Lori Harvey was in relationships, so she's a hoe.
Lori Harvey was having of dudes.
But she was also a girlfriend. She was playing by all the men she was with. So I don't understand.
You can never say the baby mama. I love that.
Well, I don't think she wants children. I think she enjoys her youth and wanted to date, but that's a whole other conversation. We're not here to talk about that. We can have difference of opinion.
Kendra just had a chat where they called her a bust down. She's a bust down. She's only 25, man. This is the sad part about it. She's still, I'm not going to give her a pass because 25 is an adult. But damn, like what goes through the minds of a 25-year-old girl that feels like it's okay to just feel like you just need to get $100 or so from a guy and give up your cheeks? And what's so wild, like I said, she's not getting bread like that because I could just tell by her background. Always look at the background. Listen, fellas, anytime you talking to a chick and you trying to find out what she talking about, if she's living the life that she's saying she lives, FaceTime her and then ask to see her room. It tells you everything that she's going through in life at that point. So she ain't getting money like that.
LII says, stop wasting our got dang time respectfully.
I don't know what to tell them.
Smoke City 2.0 said, nah, baby, you for the streets. We don't want you at all. Light-skinned women feel like they on top of the world.
Never said that. I don't know where they got that from.
Okay. New X vacancy, I think, said, girl, don't nobody want that used up cootie cutter. Finish your career and retire. SBC about to have a field day. By the way, love you, Auntie Kendra.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna stop here and go back to my questions. Debt-free Dad said, are you looking for a relationship or customers? I'm confused. She's on her Ashley Madison-ish. The Book of Luke, Uncle Luke. So do you want a relationship or are you just trying to get more people, more
I pray to God that Kendra's chat never comes over here because, damn, yo, I've never, especially when I start my dating show, Kendra's chat, stay on Kendra G's show because y'all say the wildest things to people. Yo, 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 you did say that, Jess. You showed up. You did say that, yo. You ain't lying. She's advertising. She's definitely selling her box, trying to be inside Kendra's box. This is crazy.
For sugar daddies.
I absolutely am not on for sugar daddies. This is not even the place to find that.
Yo, look at the chat, yo.
I was really just trying to see, you know, you have a lot of success
Let me make
stories,
Kendra's chat
and you
bigger.
have had other women that are in the same career field as me, and I'm confused. Like, are usually the paid questions this mean? Because I remember I've watched other highlights, and like girls were talking about they were full on prostitutes, and I don't remember you reading any paid questions and it being mean like that.
Well, I will say I've had sex workers before. They weren't always on the YouTube show. They were on different platforms. And the paid questions probably started on YouTube, I want to say maybe 4 months ago.
Yo, look at Kendra's chat, yo.
But whether it was a paid question or not, the women that you're referring to, and one in particular, I remember she was in Toronto. She definitely got a lot of
say it on
flack in the
YouTube.
comments.
I can't say it on YouTube. Yo, her chat is wild. Her chat is crazy. I don't want them over here, yo. Because I know the moment as this channel continues to grow, that chat's going to end up steeping its way over here. And Jesus Christ. Yo, they brutal, yo. They don't have no compassion for this young girl. Hey.
Comment section. So the paid questions are just really what they're going to be saying about, huh?
White girl with the short hair?
Yes.
Yeah, like I didn't find anything wrong with I watched that. Like
but she got a lot of people coming for her in the comment section. So the paid questions are just what you should expect to read in the comment section. They've definitely got it in the comment section too.
But we shouldn't.
But honey, let me ask you this. What did you think people would say? Like I understand that they weren't kind, but you came up here and you said that you're a luxury companion, which means men pay you for your time. You admitted that you have sexual activities with some of them. So what did you think my cousins, if you're familiar with my show, would say about you? Let's be honest. Like at this moment, we're 4 years in. You should know about my show. You should know about the energy. And I don't understand how you're surprised by what people are saying.
Maybe I was just a little naive because I didn't think it was that different from someone that dates men like regularly. I don't,
you know. Honey, you said that you get paid like this is your job. So there's people that date men regularly. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, what's the difference because we do the same things that people do when they date for free. Like we go out, we go on vacations, and then sometimes we'll sleep together, but I just get paid. So what's the
I gotta pause that there. Yo, think about what she just said. She said, what's the difference between, technically what she's saying is, what's the difference between being a 304 escort than to just being the average 304 that's quote unquote dating around, getting to know people. They're going to dates, they're going on trips, they're, having sex with all of these men. She made a very good point there. What's the difference? What's the difference between an escort or a woman that just calls herself dating around? Is it just a title? So she actually titled herself escort. So it sounds bad and everyone's going to trash her for that. Rightfully so. But what's the difference between her and the average woman that's doing the same thing? That's jumping around from man to man, going to different restaurants every night. Some men she's sleeping with, some men she's not. She's accepting trips. She's getting flued out. She's traveling all over the country. What's the difference between what she's doing as opposed to a woman that is outwardly saying, I'm getting paid to do it? Let me know in the chat. I need to know what's the difference.
The difference, except for the fact that I are getting my bills paid. What's the difference for a girl that dates men regularly and for free? Really?
Okay, well let's get into them. Okay, let me answer that for you. Let me answer that for you. What
yeah.
you have to realize, and I think all women have to realize, let's say you are trying to be bought by a man, right? Your goal is here to get a guy. So you want a good guy, as you said, a God-fearing man at that. And I'm going to put this in an example of a product so women can understand, right? So it's not about, some women might agree with you. Some women might say, well, she's doing the right thing. At least she getting money, while she has sex. Like, there might be women that might agree with you. But guess what? You're not here for other women. You're here for a man. And what you're telling us is you want a man to buy you. You want a man to take you off the shelf from all other men. Well, men who usually buy women, i.e., marry them, they like exclusivity. They're looking for something that they can say is their own. Nobody else has had this before. So when you come up here and you say that you are a woman for a lot of men, and now there are some men who are not interested in buying women. Those are the men that's probably gonna hit you up because they like, she my type of speed. She cute. She just wants some money, fun times. I don't gotta keep up with her. You might be perfect for a married man, to be quite honest. A married man who's probably not satisfied in his marriage, wants a weekend girl.
Damn, Kendra.
Give you some money and not have to worry about no backlash of you getting.
Yo, why Kendra doing us married men like that? Why is she doing us married men like that? We don't want that. That's crazy. She looked like Glorilla. What? Who wants? Yo, Kendra, you dirty for that.
Back to his wife. Now, the man that might be looking for a wife, you may be a turnoff to him because this man knows you're not exclusive.
Yeah.
So I think what you have to understand is who you're asking to buy you and the way you're selling yourself.
Can I say something really quick, Kendra?
Of course.
So I don't be like talking to too many people about this except for my homegirls. And I do want to say now I understand why that one comment said like you are wasting time. But like at the same time, you have to understand, I guess I've been living a delusion that bit. Because once you explained everything, it actually totally makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you got to understand the male's perspective. You got to ask the guy that is seeking what you say you want, which is a husband, a God-fearing man. You can have.
Now, I got to give Kendra that one. Too much women live in an echo chamber. So when you talk to too much women, they'll tell you that being sexually liberated is fine, that men should accept you for who and how you are. And girl, go out there and it doesn't matter what your body count is. A man is insecure. If he cares about your body count, you shouldn't be with him anyway. No. Any respectable man is going to care about your past. How much times we got to say that? If your past is reckless, we don't want you. It doesn't mean that men won't give you attention. And I think that's where women get it misconstrued, where it's almost like, I'm getting male validation. Every time I go outside, men are hollering at me. So it doesn't matter whatever I'm doing. It doesn't matter if my dress is all the way up here and I got half my cleavage out because they're hollering at me. The question you're not asking yourself is, why are they hollering at you? Men will put their freaking penis in anything. So to know that is to know why you should be modest depending on the outcomes you want in life. If the outcome is to be a 304, by all means, do what this young lady's doing. But if the outcome is to be a mother, a wife, to be a God-fearing woman, or to even find a God-fearing man, you better be careful on what you put out there because you're not going to get those results.
Have kids with, why he may be completely turned off by this lifestyle doesn't mean you're not gonna have men. I don't think you'll ever be lonely. I think you will forever have companionship. And who knows? Maybe like that's why I said the men that are willing to buy you and spend money on you. I don't know if there's any serious opportunities in those spaces because they've already proven that they're willing to give you money for you being who you are.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
I shouldn't have came on this show, but at the same time, maybe it was good that I did because yeah, you.
She done messed your whole head up.
Okay. Let's continue on my questions. Did I ask you the deal breakers?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking you, do you know your deal breakers?
I just don't want him to have been convicted of any violent
Oh,
or
you told me that. Okay, you did tell me that. We went past that. Should he look a certain way?
no, I don't really care about looks too much. Just be well groomed.
Be well groomed. Now, what about money? Because you're used to men with money.
That's a fact, Jess.
If it's a guy that is gonna be my soulmate, you don't gotta be hella rich or nothing. Just have your own thing and take care of yourself. And then if we were to have a kid while I'm pregnant, I don't want to have to work.
So once you get pregnant, you don't want to have to work.
While I'm pregnant, no. And then once I have our baby, for like the first year, while it's like a little baby, I don't want to work. And then after, when I'm old enough to go to daycare, then I'll become a real estate agent.
Okay.
What?
So there's no money requirement, but enough money when it's time for you to have a baby.
Yeah, but we have to keep in mind that I live in
Yo,
California.
Jess, that's a real comment right there. What that needed to be heard, especially I think women like you need to really spit this truth to the young women. Just because they pay for it doesn't mean they'll settle with it. That's a real comment right there. Because a lot of women got that twisted. They feel as if a man is, I'm buying you a Birkin bag. I'm taking you on a trip. I'm taking you to fine dining. We going to Roof Chris. We going to Steak 48. They feel like because they have those experiences in life with certain men, that these dudes want to settle with them. Here's what I came to realize with a lot of men with money. They like experiences too. And the thing is with men with money, they want to experience it with a woman. I'm not going to go out there and try to, go fine dining with my dudes. I want a woman on my arm. So if I go to, let's say I go to Steak 48, I'm not going to bring, Jorge with me. I'm not going to bring Quint with me. I'm not going to bring Rasheen with me. I'm going to bring a chick with me. Now, if I'm single, even if I got to, yo, Ma, let's go out to eat real quick. I'm going to pay for us to go out to eat because I want the experience too. But it doesn't mean that I even like you. I might just want you in my presence because of how you look. That's why she's a sugar baby. That's why she's the woman that's an escort. Because the men that are paying her to go out with them only like the way she looks, but they're not dealing with it because there's nothing upstairs. Listen, it's not all about education to men. For men, the biggest things that we care about when it comes down to relationships and dating is we don't want no dummy, right? There got to be something upstairs. We got to be able to hold a good conversation with you. But we're not trying to be out there hanging out with you and you ain't got nothing to offer but some ass. We got to be realistic, man. I think what dudes need to start telling these women is straight up, look, listen, this is all you are to me. You just a nice box. You a warm box to lay in. That's it. If you don't want to educate yourself and get yourself some common sense, I don't want nothing to do with you. But I don't know, man. Not in the dating world, but these dudes be lying to these chicks.
California, I live in a really, really
They be blowing their heads up.
So like, you gotta I'm not really sure with how much you have to make yearly to be able to support a family out here, but I think it's probably about like 80K or something. I don't know.
Well, I would think it would be
Go
hard
follow
for you to be with a man
Mind
that
Your
doesn't
Mind
have
with
money
Just
because you're used to men
Justified.
with money. So how is that going to work when you're used to men giving you money all the time, and now maybe there's a guy who might care for you but can't afford you, how would you even respect that guy?
Yes. The only things that make me not respect the guy is when he's like hella insecure and stuff. But I guess actually it's understandable why he would be insecure, because usually when I talk to guys, I just tell them I'm a dancer. That's what I used to do. And then they be like really insecure about that. So then I don't be respecting them, because it's like, what the hell? Yeah.
Okay, so 80K is what you're saying. Kayla, let's do the Kendra Cam.
So
Okay.
you know she a cheap escort. We're gonna get to the Kendra Cam just now. But she's a cheap escort when all you expect from your desired man is 80,000. I think that's realistic of her. I actually think for her, she should be shooting for like 40, 45K. But being a woman that's selling your box to save roughly 80K, I think that's reasonable. But the average one that's out there doing that is asking for 150, 200, damn near a million. So you could tell by those ceilings have the popcorn texture on it. She's not requiring much from the men that's paying her. Just saying. Just saying.
Okay. I'm wearing my, because I'm about to go somewhere, but hopefully you can see my body good enough. It's tight. So we'll see. But
Okay, you seem like you're small.
yeah, I am 5'2" and I weigh 110.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay.
And she's mad small, yo. She is mad small to the point when I say, hold on, let's go back to the Kendra Cam. I know y'all fellas is thirsty. Let's get back to the Kendra Cam for y'all thirst buckets.
Enough. It's tight. So we'll see. But
Okay, you seem like you're small.
yeah, I am 5'2" and I weigh 110.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Kayla, so you told us your profession. When was your last relationship outside of your profession?
Well, I are we talking about a serious relationship? Like really serious?
Yeah.
Okay. The last time I had a really serious relationship was probably 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. And like that was a boy that like I lived with and everything. But um that was before I started doing any type of like, I was not a sugar baby. I was not dancing. I was like fresh out of college and stuff. Well, I had like left college to go be with him, and then like I went back. But yeah, I still like date guys or whatever now, but
Hit
it
the like
never ends
button.
well because they're always like insecure. So 4 years ago was my most serious relationship where I lived with someone.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Yesterday.
I think it's been like about a week.
Come on, man.
Was
And
that
you
one of your
looking
sugar
for
daddies?
a man?
Yes.
Okay.
The last
Let me read this comment. Wait, what you gonna
I,
say?
oh sorry, I was gonna say the last time I've been intimate without paid was about a month ago.
Oh, without being paid was a month ago. Okay. Dream Edmond said, I thought God preaches for us to not pass judgments and give those a chance who are seeking the change. She said
Word.
she would give it up.
That's
Well, Dream
cap.
Edmond, this is the problem right here. God don't pass judgment, but people do. Men pass judgment, women pass judgment. When y'all gonna
We
learn only
do.
God loves you unconditionally and your mama? This is the problem right here because y'all expected humans to love you the way God love you, and that's the biggest lie. And wake the hell up from that dream. Dreaming, you dreaming. I see why your name is dreaming because you're dreaming. This is the
And
problem right here. Y'all don't want to have real talk. Y'all don't want to have real talk and let her know sincerely how she's being perceived by other men. And this is how other women at times keep women in a cycle because there's hateful criticism and there's constructive criticism with love. And at the end of the day, Kayla, real talk is you can be who you want to be in this world. But for the type of man you said you want, he's going to judge your behavior. So dream.
Yo, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. I dropped the link in the comments. So if anyone wants to chime in, you don't got to turn your camera on. Chime into the conversation. I would love to hear your thoughts on this matter. But I'm so happy she said that. Because, yeah, God doesn't cast judgment. I hate when people say, oh, well, don't judge people because people. No, that's not how life works. We are creatures of judgment. If I held back from judging people's character, I'll be making bad decisions on the people that I will allow around me. You have to judge the people in your circle. That's just how it works. This is the only way you're going to be able to say, okay, this person is bad. This person is good. I'm judging you. I'm judging your character. I'm not waiting for you to hurt me in order for me to keep you away from me. No. I let you talk. I hear you speak. I already know who you are. And no, I'm good. I don't want that around me. If you don't do that, you're a fool. If you want to walk around and say, yo, you know what? A person's past doesn't matter. And you don't put that in consideration to what may come down the line and hurt you, you're a fool. You're a fool for that. Let's keep going.
Dream, wake the hell up and be in the real world with the rest of us.
I don't understand that comment either, because the first half was like correct, and then at the end she said she would give it up. What does that have to do with anything that has to do with,
No, she's saying that she's defending you, and she's saying that you said you would give up the behavior.
Oh, yes, that's actually what I'm working on. The day I told my mom about this, it was a month ago. I was at the tattoo shop and I got this tat that said Dream Girl. And like before I got the tat, I called my mom on the phone and I like admitted everything. Like I told her everything and I was like, I'm getting this tat because I want to become my own dream girl.
And her mom ain't shit because her mom didn't tell her dad what she's doing. So that means her mom essentially is condoning her being a 304. This is the problem. But when the fathers are not, strong enough, or they don't even know because secrets are being held from them what's going on with their daughters, how can I stop you? How can I make you not be in them streets? Because the mom obviously is okay with this bad behavior. The first thing the mom should have did was run to the dad and say, listen, whatever his name is, your daughter, our daughter, is selling herself for the low. Literally for the low. What are we going to do about this? And allowed him to pick up the pieces from there. I would go all the way upside my daughter's head had I know she was out on those streets doing that. But when you don't have that strong leadership of a man and you just allowing these moms to just do whatever they want, they allow their daughters, because I truly believe some of these moms are their daughters' competition. The same selection, she's 25. I bet you her mom is somewhere around like maybe 48, 49, maybe close to 50. They could technically date the same man. They could technically be with the same man. And there'll be nothing wrong with it. No one would look at them wrong. You know what I'm saying? No one would look at her at 25 dating a 45-year-old man as if that's a problem. Same thing, vice versa. The mom could date a 25-year-old man and no one would look at her crazy. They might say something, but they're not going to look at her crazy. So this is why I say this is a problem. This is the problem.
Girl, and my own dream girl doesn't live that type of life. And when I was younger, I thought that being my dream girl would be like physical, but now I realize, because I'm getting older, my dream girl is not just being beautiful outside. It's like how, the type of lifestyle I live as well. and I've been like so blind. Like I actually deleted my Instagram like a year ago, but like I was so blind following all these like IG models. When I was in ATL, I was hanging out with them, and I thought that's how I wanted to live. Like,
Yo, her chat is
but now I'm
crazy.
realizing like, no, I actually like a simple life. I love taking care of my house and taking care of my cats and hanging out with my family. And so, yeah.
I will say this. I give young passes. I know some people don't give young passes. I do. I say you're 25. I say, here's the deal. We are all doing this. I believe in the law of attraction. You're always attracting the energy that you put out. Like whatever. And if you don't like the energy that you're receiving, all you can do is change yourself to receive another energy. But I believe in young behavior, and I believe that time teaches, and I do believe you can change. But I will say this on my show today.
See, Kendra, that's reckless to say. When you say you believe in young behavior, when you tell these young girls like, yo, it's okay to have a whole phase, because technically that's what she's saying, right? Like young behavior is it's okay to have a whole phase. The problem is when you have that phase, women get pregnant in those phases, right? It changes the rest of your life, right? That's the problem. So instead of saying that you believe in it, denounce it. Tell these young women, like, nah, don't be a 304 when you're 20, 21, 22, 23, because what happens to you is that you could end up changing your life if you got pregnant, if you start getting STDs, if things start changing, it could mess up your options with any man in your future or the man that you would want. Those phases these girls go through, they always, you hear them now. So the same ones that was 25, they're my age now, you literally hear them saying like, man, I wish I never did that. I wish I would have settled down back then. I wish I would have found the one back then. Because now the men that would be a great option for them don't want them. But they're lying. Women that tell women this type of stuff, they lie to them all the time. It's crazy. Exactly. Coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's exactly what it was. And that's all you hear.
As a luxury companion, yes, the man that you might want to take you serious probably is not going to take you serious. But do I think that you're going to have a lack of men? No, I think you actually might have a lot of men that might reach out to you.
And want to
So I
sleep
don't
with
think
her.
I think you'll get a high probability of guys, to be quite honest. The question is, are they going to be the type of guys you really want? What are 3 flaws you want to work on?
My career, my alcohol intake, and my temper.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Kayla?
Because I take care of myself, my house, and I'm educated and smart. And
So the reason why I'm man, and I'm doing this. This is a case study. This is a case study. No man cares that you could take care of yourself. That's not a quality that a man would want to find in you. I could take care of myself, and what you take care of your house, but you have an alcohol problem, you have a drug addiction, right? You're a 304, but you don't want to change none of those qualities. But it's okay because that's why a man will be lucky to be with you because you're smart and you, I guess, clean up your bedroom because you don't have a house. I know y'all can probably see the popcorn ceilings a lot better now. I don't know. Looking a little blurry on my side, but I know y'all, it's there. Trust me. So you can clean up your house, and that's a good quality. Your bedroom, I should say. Come on.
Erin, I try my hardest to improve every single day, and I could confidently 1,000% say that every year I do improve more and more. Because if you would have talked to me last year for that, you would have talked to a whole nother girl.
Okay. I'm gonna let
So
you decide. You have more paid questions, but it's up to you if you want them or not.
I'm
Uh,
curious, but I know they're gonna be really
nah.
mean, and I don't want to get off of here and my feelings hurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you decide. So no.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm gonna let you decide. We already read a couple.
Yeah.
Let
I'm
me see if
pretty
there's a positive. Let me see if there's a positive one though for you.
Nah, there's not.
Well,
Chill,
this
Kendra.
one said, "To real foremost, thank you to all who spoke the truth in love." Um, okay. I'll leave it at that. All right, let's do this. How could the guy? She wants a God-fearing man.
I don't want no nasty dudes in my chat going over there trying to holler at her. But listen, this is a problem. This is a problem. We out here thinking that this kind of behavior is okay in our community. There's a lot of men and women that would champion what she's doing, saying it's her prerogative, it's her business, and she should be able to do whatever she want to do. Yeah, she should. But the problem is that she don't want those consequences that comes with it. There's always a consequence to our action. So to sit down and say that it's okay, young lady, do what you're doing, no one should judge her, not how life works. That's not how life works. We all get judged off our consequences and our actions. It wouldn't be life if it wasn't. It's not realistic. So to preach that, bad business. It's bad business. I don't do that. I tell people this is life. That's what this channel is about. This is life. And whatever you do today, there'll be something that's going to follow it tomorrow. Teach that to my sons, from my 6-year-old son all the way to my 24-year-old son. I teach them all the same thing. There's going to be consequences to your actions. So if you're out there and you want to be in them streets, believe me, if you got arrested, got arrest record, would run with you for the rest of your life. That's how that goes. You want to be a 304? You want to sleep with all these guys? Well, guess what? And then now, so it's not even like how it was. I remember back in the days, Jess, you could probably contest to this too. Back in the days when women slept around, no one really knew like that. Then all the women had to do was, let's say like her block knew, everyone in her community, they knew what she was doing. All she had to do was move to another state. And that was it. No one knew in that new state what she was doing. She could literally be reformed. The problem is today, y'all putting it all on the internet. So it's traveling with you. There's no such thing as I did this in New York and I'm gonna move to Florida and no one's gonna know what I did. No, all I gotta do is log on to your Instagram. Somebody saved it somewhere. You try to run for any type of office, you try to work for a school system, you try to do something. Everything is on the internet. So we know what you did. It's going to haunt you forever. There's consequences to your actions. People need to start telling truth. Stop lying. Stop telling these women like, yo, it's all right. Yeah, Jess, you right. Receipts. They out there. All I gotta do is turn on my phone and do a little quick Google search. I Google search my name and most of my stuff pop up. My LinkedIn popped up, Instagram, Facebook, even stuff that I did that made the news in the past, it pops up. Everything pops up. Nothing is a secret no more. There's receipts everywhere. So for y'all to act like it's okay to have a whole phase, it's okay to get yourself locked up or okay to do something stupid. And by the time I'm 30, I'm gonna change my life. And then no, jobs can find that. I remember one time we was hiring, and and I don't know if I should be even saying this online. I don't know if it's crazy, but we was doing a hiring thing, right? Hiring event. So one of the young brothers, he applied, did really good on the interview. What was the first thing we did when we finished the interview with him? We Googled his name. We went on his Instagram. We ended up hiring him, right? So it's not a bad thing. We ended up hiring the kid because everything checked out. His Instagram didn't look crazy. His stories didn't look crazy. Whatever he was doing, he had reels on Instagram and Facebook. His reels didn't look crazy. So we ended up hiring him. But it's a real thing. That's what we do. Employers look up your past because we don't want to make the mistake of having the wrong person work for us and they end up tarnishing the brand, the name of the company. They end up trying to do something crazy within the company because of their attitude or because of who they want to be. So it's a real thing that employers do that. You go look for an apartment landlords, they look up your past. I'm a landlord. So before I approved my tenants to be inside my house, I wanted to know who they were. I was combing through their Facebook, heavy. Combing through Facebook, combing through Instagram. Who is this person? What's this person about? I want to see who you are. We do that in order to vet people. So nothing is a secret. Y'all out here bugging, thinking that I could just, do what I'm doing, put it on the online, and no one can judge me. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. Anyways, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and make sure you stay tuned for the Sunday show. We got a full panel of 10 people this week. So it's going to be a dope panel, 5 men, 5 women, grown women talking on Tuesday. We're working on my Tiege Henley commercial. So make sure you click the link in my description and get yourself a box of Tiege Henley. Wash your face, fellas. Use your AM, PM moisturizers. Make sure you're not out there looking ashy. Take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. Super, super important. Super important. On top of that, I'm going to leave y'all on a good note with all that craziness. Get ready for the show, Meet to Marry, coming soon. Here is the intro. Enjoy, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.